Hello friends, this is Deep Narayan Singh. In this video, we are going to discuss some sample question paper for your practical examination. There are two sets in that. So if you watch this video, you get an idea what type of question paper are going to come in your practical examination. So let us see what CBSE has provided us in the syllabus. So maximum marks will be allocated for practical is 30 and maximum time allocated is what? 3 hours. There are some general instructions for this particular question paper. First instruction is this question paper contain 5 to 6 questions. Okay, all questions are compulsory. Questions 2 might have the internal choice in it, and then student has to run the code of questions written in practical answer book. So whatever answers you are writing in your practical answer book or the answers of the question paper given for the practical, you need to write them on a system and make them execute so that external examiner can observe that you have the knowledge about the code which you are writing in your answer notebook. Next is what? Keep your report file and project file ready reference in Viva Voice, because external examiner is going to see that. So that is very important. Before going for the practical, make sure you have the report file and project file ready with you. And next is follow the lab rules while sitting in the lab. Do not make noise, do not open unnecessary tabs in your screen, because everything is observed by your external examiner. Maximum marks allocated is 30, as we already know. Time allowed is 3 hours. Let us see what is given in the syllabus of your CBSE. So their distribution of marks is given. Python programming part will contain 7 marks, where you have the 60% weightage of the logic, which program you writing, 20% in that documentation, how you are giving comments to each and every function and line, what that is doing. So comments are very important, so that you can make your code self-explanatory. As you know, in programming, same problem can be solved in multiple ways. So 20% of the time, your code will be checked for the quality, that how efficient you wrote that code. So this is for 7 marks. And then for 5 marks, you need to write one question where you need to establish a connectivity between your Python program and MySQL server. So you have to keep that in your mind. Definitely you are going to learn how to establish connectivity between your MySQL database and the Python program, because that is definitely going to come for 5 marks, one question. And then we will have a report file, maximum 20 programs. Out of this, at least 4 programs should send the SQL command to the database and retrieve the results. So that type of report file you should have, which is you have created during the academic year. And next is what? Project. So this is having highest weightage 8 marks. Report file is having 7 marks. So project report should be available with you, and you should have read it, so that any question asked from the project you can answer it easily. Next is Viva Voice, that is for 3 marks. So this is the discretion of the external or internal examiner, how many marks they want to give. So this is like marks distribution for your practical examination. Let us see the sample question paper. So time allocated is like 3 hours, and maximum marks is 30, and practical examination for computer science. The subject code is very important, 083. You have to keep that in your mind. There is the question paper. Write the menu driven program to implement the stack operation using list, because stack implementation is there, but using list it is there in our syllabus. So this is our first question. You can see this solution of this question on my previous videos. Like I have made many videos on a stack. Write a function to display display words in Python, to display the count of words starting with either small t or capital T in a text file story.txt. So this is from text file handling, this is from data structures. And the next question is write a code in Python to calculate and display the frequency of each item in the list. So this is from the list or your sequence and mapping. So these two questions are from Python programming, that is having weightage for 7 marks. Then you have one question for 5 marks where Python to database connectivity is needed. So write a Python program To display the result from the table, student which have the attribute like roll number, name and class, stream, average marks and grade in the database school. So database name is given, table name is given, and username and password is also given. So you have to very clear about this question, must remember or must practice the code of database to Python connectivity. Definitely you are going to get one question. Then you have this question number 4 for report files. You will have your report file that have weightage of 7 marks and project that have weightage of 8 marks, and then Viva Voice that have weightage of 3 marks. So such type of paper you are going to get. Let us see the another paper, sample paper for CBSE practical examination, and there you have a similar type of question. First one, like implement the menu driven program to implement the stack using list. Okay, so this is our first question. Next, this question from the text file handling has been changed. Write a program in Python to replace all the words by another word that is called them in the file called poem.txt. So this question is from text file handling. Write a program to display the sum of even and odd numbers separately from the list. So this is the another question from the sequences. Again, these two questions have total of 7. Okay, so this is from Python programming. We have one more question. Write the steps to perform insert query in the database connectivity application, where database name is school, username root, password is also root, table name is student, which have roll number, name and age, and values are given which you need to insert. So insert query you need to send to the MySQL server, where it is going to insert the record, and then again report file for 7 marks, project for 8 marks, Viva Voice for 3 marks. Guys, if you want the solution for these two question papers, please do write a comment. I will prepare one more video where we will discuss the solution of these two question papers. Okay, so thank you very much for patient listening. That's it in this video. Have a nice day.